Welcome to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast, where we bring you the grassroots tips, tricks, and stories in everything entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and personal development. I'm your host, Andres Holguin. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast. I'm your host, Andres Holguin, and I'm here to guide you through the ins and outs of building a freelance business that not only thrives, but gives you the freedom and flexibility you have always dreamed of. Whether you're tuning in during your morning jog, on your commute, or while you're whipping up dinner, I am so thrilled to have you with me today. In this episode, we're venturing into a fascinating and incredibly in-demand segment of the freelance market, virtual assistant services. Now, you might be asking, what exactly does a virtual assistant do? Or is this something that can really turn into a full-time freelance career? Well, by the end of this episode, not only will you have the answer to those questions, but you'll also be armed with knowledge on how to start, scale, and succeed in this field. So let's start by unpacking what a virtual assistant or VA actually is. So a virtual assistant, they provide support services to businesses from a remote location. And what's fascinating here is the breadth of these services. Now, a VA can handle everything from managing emails and scheduling appointments to even more complex tasks like managing social media accounts, planning events, or even handling customer inquiries. But why are these services so invaluable, especially today? Well, in our fast-paced, digitally driven world, businesses are increasingly seeking ways to optimize their operations and reduce costs. So hiring a virtual assistant allows them to do just that. VAs provide the support businesses need without the company having to invest in additional office space or even full-time salaries and benefits. It's a win-win. Businesses get the support they need, and freelancers like you get the flexibility and variety of working with different clients. Now, think about the last time you wish you could clone yourself to get everything done. Businesses, they feel that way too, and that's where virtual assistants come in as superheroes. They step in to handle the overflow of tasks that business owners either don't have time for, aren't skilled in, or they just don't like doing. This not only helps businesses stay on top of their game, but it also gives them the bandwidth to focus on growth and innovation. Additionally, the demand for virtual assistant services spans across various industries: technology startups, busy executives, real estate agents, consulting firms, and even small local businesses. And with so many more companies embracing remote work, the opportunities in this field are only growing. So whether you have a background in administration, a knack for organization, or a passion for customer service, there's a place for you in the virtual assistant world. If you're sitting there nodding along thinking, hey, this sounds like something I could do, then you are in the right place. This episode is your first step towards exploring a career that offers not just flexibility, but also the potential to create a substantial income, all from the comfort of your home or anywhere in the world, really. And the best part, you get to tailor your job to fit your life, not the other way around. So stick with me as we dive deeper into how you can get started as a virtual assistant, the skills you'll need, and the secrets to making yourself indispensable to your clients. We're going to cover all of that and more, so make sure you've got your notepad ready if you're able to write, or just let this episode play as you go about your day, absorbing all the insights. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let's get ready to turn those freelance dreams into your day-to-day reality. So, today, we're exploring one of the most versatile and rewarding paths in the freelance world, becoming a virtual assistant. Now, whether you're looking for a career shift or a side hustle to gain more control over your schedule and your finances, this segment will help you understand exactly what being a virtual assistant entails and why it's so appealing not just to freelancers, but to businesses around the globe. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a virtual assistant or VA? Well, in the simplest terms, a virtual assistant provides administrative, technical, or creative assistance to clients remotely. Unlike traditional assistants who work from an office, virtual assistants operate from a home office or a remote location of their choosing. Now, this flexibility is one of the many perks of the job, but more on that later. Now, the scope of services a VA can provide is incredibly broad, and it can be tailored to the VA's skills and interests. Common tasks include managing calendars, answering emails, and maintaining databases. But many VAs go beyond these basics, offering services like social media management, event planning, and content creation. Imagine helping a small business coordinate their online marketing efforts or supporting a busy entrepreneur by scheduling their appointments and travel. The variety is vast and endlessly customizable. But why are these services in demand? Well, think about the small business owners and entrepreneurs you know. Many of them are swamped wearing too many hats and struggling to keep up with the day-to-day operations of their business. They need help, but they might not have the resources or enough full-time work to hire someone in-house. And so that's where virtual assistants come in. Virtual assistants, they provide a flexible and cost-effective solution for businesses. By outsourcing tasks to a VA, companies can save on the costs associated with full-time employees, like office space, equipment, and employee benefits. Plus, hiring a VA allows businesses to scale services up or down based on their current needs without the complexities of hiring and firing staff. Let's paint a picture here. So imagine a startup that suddenly lands a big project and needs extra hands on deck to manage their customer communications. Hiring a virtual assistant to handle these customer interactions can be done quickly and without long-term commitments. This agility is a huge benefit in today's fast-paced business environment. Or consider a solo entrepreneur who needs to focus on high-level strategy and client relationships, but maybe they get bogged down by administrative tasks. A virtual assistant can take over these tasks, allowing the entrepreneur to focus on growing their business and increasing their impact. So if you're listening and thinking, I could totally do that, or that sounds like something I'd be good at, then you are starting to see the potential. Being a virtual assistant not only offers you flexibility and a variety of work, but also the chance to make a significant impact on the operations of businesses from startups to established companies. Now, as we wrap up this introduction to what a virtual assistant is and does, think about the skills you already have and how they might be a fit for this role. Are you organized, good with technology, or excellent at communication? These are just a few of the skills that can set you up for success as a VA. Now stay tuned as we dive deeper into how to get started, market yourself, and scale your virtual assistant business in these upcoming segments. Whether you're looking to make this a full-time career or a flexible side gig, there's a path for you in the world of virtual assistants. Now in this segment, we'll cover the essentials you need and how to set up a workspace that maximizes your efficiency and productivity. So let's start with the foundational skills every virtual assistant needs. Think of these as your toolkit for success in this field. First and foremost, communication is key. Whether it's written or verbal, clear communication will be a cornerstone of your day-to-day tasks. You'll be corresponding with clients, managing emails, and possibly handling customer inquiries. And being able to express yourself clearly and professionally is non-negotiable. Next up, organization skills. As a VA, you might be juggling multiple clients or projects at once. Staying organized will help you keep track of your responsibilities and ensure nothing slips through the cracks. This means managing calendars effectively, keeping files in order, and maintaining a clear record of tasks and deadlines. Time management is another critical skill. The beauty of being a virtual assistant is the flexibility it offers, but this also means you need to be adept at managing your time. So prioritizing tasks, setting realistic deadlines, and knowing how to handle distractions are all part of the job. It's about making the most of your work hours so you can enjoy that work-life balance that we all crave. Now let's talk tech. So familiarity with relevant software is essential. This includes everything from Microsoft Office and Google Suite to more specialized tools like project management software such as Asana or ClickUp, and maybe even some basic knowledge of CRM systems. These tools help you to stay organized and efficient, and they're often the backbone of the services you'll offer. So you've got the skills. Now, where will you work? Setting up a productive home office is crucial. You want a space that inspires productivity and keeps you focused. So first, choose a quiet area in your home. It doesn't have to be large, but it should be dedicated solely to your work. This creates a boundary between work and personal life, which is key in maintaining balance. Next, consider ergonomics. Invest in a good chair and set your desk up so that you're comfortable. Discomfort is a distraction and it can lead to health issues over time. Also, ensure your equipment is up to the task. A reliable computer, a fast internet connection, and perhaps a second monitor can significantly enhance your efficiency. Lighting is another important aspect. Natural light is ideal, but if that's not possible, make sure your office is well lit with soft, ample lighting to reduce eye strain. Add some personal touches as well, such as plants, inspirational quotes, or anything that makes the space uniquely yours and boosts your mood. Organization extends to your physical space too. Keep your workspace tidy with minimal clutter and use organizers, shelves, and drawers to keep your supplies in order. A clutter-free desk means a clutter-free mind, or so they say. Now, setting up your virtual office might take a bit of time and investment, but it's worth it. This is where you will be spending your workdays after all. Make it a place where you can be your most productive self, where you can confidently manage your tasks and grow your new business. Remember, every big journey begins with small intentional steps, and with the right skills and a space that supports your goals, you are well on your way to becoming a successful virtual assistant. So we're diving into one of the most crucial steps for any freelancer, especially virtual assistants, and that's building your business by branding yourself effectively and finding your niche. This segment is all about setting you apart in a crowded market and aligning your services with the needs of your clients. So let's kick things off with branding. When I say branding, I'm not just talking about a logo or a catchy business name, although those are certainly part of it. Branding is about the feeling clients get when they interact with you, your communication style, the quality of your work, and how you position yourself in the market. It's your business's personality and promise to your clients. So how do you craft a brand that stands out? Well, start with clarity. Be clear about who you are, what you offer, and most importantly, why you do it. This clarity will make your brand compelling. Consider what makes you unique. Maybe it's your lightning fast turnaround times or your exceptional customer service or your expertise in a specific industry. Next, think about your online presence because let's face it, that's where most of your clients will first encounter you. Your website should reflect your brand's personality, and so you want to make sure it's professional, easy to navigate, and clearly explains your services. Use your website to showcase testimonials, case studies, and a portfolio of your work. This not only builds credibility, but it also gives potential clients a taste of what working with you will be like. Social media is another powerful branding tool. Choosing platforms where your clients are most active, whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, share content that adds value, reflects your brand's voice, and connects emotionally with your audience. This could be tips on productivity, behind the scenes glimpses of your workday, or insights into the challenges and solutions you provide. Now let's talk about finding your niche. Why niche down? Because in a sea of virtual assistants, you want to be the go-to expert for a specific type of client or service. This specialization makes you more memorable and increases your value in the eyes of potential clients. So start by evaluating your skills and passions, and what do you do exceptionally well? What aspects of your work do you enjoy the most? Maybe you have a background in graphic design, making you the perfect fit for online businesses looking for VA services that include branding and content creation. Or perhaps you have experience in real estate, so you could specialize in supporting realtors. Consider also the types of clients you work with. Do you prefer dynamic startups or busy entrepreneurs or perhaps nonprofits? Each of these client types has unique needs and challenges, and if you can align your services to meet those needs, you will quickly become indispensable. And remember, the more you specialize, the easier marketing becomes. Your message can be laser focused, speaking directly to the heart of your ideal client's problems and offering tailored solutions. This makes your marketing efforts more effective and your business more successful. So to wrap up building your virtual assistant business through strong branding and niche specialization, it's not just about getting more clients. It's about getting the right clients, the ones who are a joy to work with and who need exactly what you have to offer. It's about making your business a reflection of your values and your unique capabilities. So let's move into a crucial part of building your freelance career as a virtual assistant: how to attract and retain clients. This, my friend, is where the rubber meets the road and turning your skills into a sustainable business. Today, we'll cover effective marketing strategies and client relationship management that can set you apart in the competitive freelance market. So the goal here is not just to reach clients or potential clients, but to connect with them in a meaningful way that highlights the value you bring as a virtual assistant. So your website is often, like I previously mentioned, the first impression potential clients will have of your business. It should be clean, professional, and reflects your brand. Make sure it's optimized for search engines with relevant keywords that potential clients might use to find services like yours. Include clear call to actions on each page, whether that's to book a consultation, sign up for a newsletter, or download a free guide. When it comes to leveraging social media, choose platforms where your target clients are most active. For B2B services, LinkedIn might be your best. For services targeted at bloggers or creative professionals, Instagram and Pinterest could be more appropriate. Use these plans to share insights about your industry, tips, and client testimonials, so that way you can have, glimpses into what humanizes your brand. Engaging content will build your reputation as an expert and lead to direct inquiries. And then third, never underestimate the power of a strong network. Attend industry conferences, webinars, local business events, virtually and in person. Connect with others and industry professionals. These connections can lead to referrals, partnerships, and opportunities to expand your audience. Now that you've attracted your audience, how do you keep them? This is where client relationship management comes into play. So excellent client service is key to retaining clients and generating word-of-mouth referrals. First, consistent communication. Keep the lines of communication open and regularly update your progress, give quick responses to emails, and have the ability to be reached during business hours go a long way in building trust. So use tools like Slack or Asana to maintain transparency with ongoing projects. Second, over-deliver on your promises. As always, aim to exceed expectations with the quality of your work. Delivering your tasks on time or even early and adding small touches that enhance the project can make a huge difference in client satisfaction. Next, you want to regularly ask for feedback to show that you are committed to improving and adapting your clients' needs. This only helps you tailor your services better, but it also engages the client in the process, which makes them feel valued and heard. And then fourth, personalized experiences. So tailor your approach to each client. And remember, key details about their preferences, their business anniversaries, or even sending a small gift during the holidays. These personalized touches make clients feel special and deepen their loyalty to your services. Attracting and retaining clients as a virtual assistant is all about building relationships. So whether you're through strategic marketing or exceptional client service, the effort you put into these relationships can turn one-time projects into long-term partnerships. So let's dive into an exciting topic today: scaling your virtual assistant business. If you've been working as a VA and are ready to take things to the next level, this segment is packed with valuable strategies and tools to help you grow. Now, whether you're looking to increase your income, expand your services, or build a team, we are covering it all. So let's get into it. First off, let's talk about expanding your service offerings. As a virtual assistant, you've likely started with a core set of services. And to scale, consider what complementary services you can add that your clients might need. So for example, if you're managing social media for a client, could you also offer content creation or graphic design? Or if you're handling administrative tasks, could you expand into project management or customer relationship management? By broadening your services, you not only increase the value that you provide to existing clients, but also you make sure your business is attractive to new ones. Next, hiring subcontractors. So as your client base grows, you might find that there are more opportunities than you can handle alone. That's a great problem to have. Hiring subcontractors is an effective way to manage this growth. It allows you to take on more work while maintaining quality and expanding your offerings. So look for subcontractors who complement your skills and can handle tasks that allow you to focus on growing the business or servicing key clients. This step is crucial because it begins to shift your role from solo VA to managing a team, which can significantly boost your business's capacity and revenue. Now, let's cover a little bit about what we talked about throughout this entire lesson. So I want you to take a moment to reflect on your current business model. What are those next steps that you can take? So, while we're at the end of another enriching episode here on the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast, we've journeyed through the exciting world of virtual assistant services, a field teeming with opportunities for growth, independence, and financial freedom. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. We started by defining what a virtual assistant does and the broad range of services you can offer. From administrative tasks to customer support and social media management, the scope is vast and varied. Then we moved into the essentials of getting started. We discussed the importance of key skills like communication, organization, and time management, and how to set up a productive workspace that inspires efficiency and creativity. We dove deep into how to build your VA business by effectively branding yourself and finding your niche, which helps you to stand out in this competitive market and attract the right clients. Now, if any part of today's episode resonated with you, I encourage you to take that first step. Maybe it's refining your skills or setting up your workspace or perhaps sketching out a plan for your brand. Whatever it is, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Remember, every big achievement begins with the decision to try. Launching or growing your virtual assistant business might seem daunting at first, but with each small step, you'll move closer to building a career that offers not just financial rewards, but also the freedom and flexibility to live life on your terms. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you leave this episode feeling inspired and equipped to chase those big dreams of yours. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, share it with some friends, and leave a review to help others find us and inform and transform their lives too. Until next time, keep pushing forward, stay inspired, and remember, I am here rooting for you every step of the way. Let's make those freelance dreams a reality. Have a fantastic day, everyone. And I'll catch you on the next episode of the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast.